And then you've got dopey politicians, most probably best represented by Zali Steggall, the member for Warringah, arguing today, and I quote her, Bowen, as in Chris Bowen, Bowen correctly has identified that more investment in renewables, not less, is the answer to the crisis, unquote. That, of course, is nonsense. But if it were true, her electorate contains magnificent beaches, Manly, Freshwater, Shelley Beach, to name a few. Why doesn't Ms Steggall volunteer to hoist a few wind turbines there to generate her renewable energy? That beautiful precinct would look something like this. You like that? There we are. There's plenty of wind all along the beach. Why not? If not, why not? Plenty of wind over the beach areas, but alas, no wind turbines. I guess let others suffer the unproductive eyesores. Well, last night I made reference to the splendid science scholar and former member of the House of Lords, Viscount Matt Ridley. He highlighted recently the fact that world energy demand has been growing, that's the key word, growing, at about 2% for nearly 40 years. He argued using International Energy Agency data, quote, if wind turbines were to supply all of that growth, but no more, how many would need to be built each year? The answer, 350,000. That's 1.5 times as many as have been built in the world since governments started pouring consumer funds into this so-called industry in the early 2000s. His words. He went on, at a density of very roughly 50 acres per megawatt, typical of wind farms, these are his words, that many turbines would require a land area greater than the British Isles, including Ireland, every year. He said, if we kept that up for 50 years, we would have covered every square mile of a land area the size of Russia with wind farms, unquote. Now remember, as he says, and I quote, this would be just to fulfill the new demand for energy growth, not to displace the vast existing supply of energy from fossil fuels, which currently supplies 80% of global energy needs. As Viscount Ridley argues, wind turbines are pretty good already. The problem is the wind resource itself, and we cannot change that. It's a fluctuating stream of low-density energy. He said, mankind stopped using it for mission-critical transport and mechanical power long ago, for sound reasons. Concludes Viscount Ridley about wind power, quote, it's just not very good. Plough on, Chris Bowen, and impoverish all of us.